Welcome back, you gorgeous weirdos. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm so glad you're here. I have missed you. Let's chat, let's catch up, and let's do some nails. So today, I was just in the mood to do like some super basic chrome nails. And I know some of you might have had questions as to how to get flawless and long-lasting chrome nails. So we're going to do that together today. I'm going to use press-ons because press-ons are life for me right now. But you can totally do this on your natural nails if you choose to. We're going to start with basic black. If you want to do dip powder, you totally can. I'm going to use gel polish. This black from Melody Susie. It's their plant-based Fleur Oui collection. Absolutely love it. Now here's the key with black gel polish though. You have to keep this super thin. It is okay if your black is transparent on the first coat. Actually, I prefer that. I don't want a super opaque black because it may not cure completely. It's just very difficult to cure. Speaking of curing, I have some sad news. The potato has finally died. I have had this gel lamp for like 4 years. About that? Yeah, about 4 years. And it's finally died on me, and I'm so sad about it. Like, this potato has been with me through some shit, right? And I don't have to get a new lamp. Am I going to get another potato? Probably. It died literally as I was doing this video. Thankfully, my daughter has a sun UV that she uses. So I stole that from her, and I'm using that to cure. It worked totally fine, by the way. So if you are in the market for a new lamp, maybe possibly the Sun UV worked great. Although I had a bond with my potato. I know it's an inanimate object. I shouldn't be attached to it, but I am who I am, and that's just what I do. I get attached to stupid shit. Anyone else relate? Like, it means nothing. It's just a lamp. But I'm so sad about it. Anyway, need a new lamp. So back to gel polish. Yeah, just be careful with your black gel polish. You want to make sure it's being cured 100%. I typically cure black gel polish for no less than 60 seconds, even when the coats are super thin like this, just because you don't want to mess with uncured gel. Uncured gel, if it touches your skin, can lead to contact dermatitis and gel allergies. Nobody wants those kind of problems. So just if you hear nothing else that I say ever, hear this. Cure your black gel polish completely, please and thank you. So also with chrome, you want to make sure the surface is flawless. No lumps, no bumps, no specks of dust. Chrome, beautiful as it is, does a really good job of showing off everything you did wrong. Or even if you did nothing wrong, if there's like a little cat hair or dog hair or guinea pig hair, whatever hair you might have in your house, your own human hair, I don't know. If there's a speck of dust or hair or anything that is not flawless on the nail, chrome will show that off. So you want to make sure that everything is flawless, every single layer. As you can see, I'm checking my ring of light to make sure there are no specks of anything. And then I'm going to cure for a full minute before we move on to coat number 2. I'm going to do a second coat. I want this to be a little bit more opaque since the first coat was kind of transparent. So I'm just going to throw one more coat of the gel polish on and bake that for another 60 seconds before we get in with the actual chrome application. While you're watching me get this second coat of black on, let's chat. So we're gonna start a series. It's going to be MK's Dating Chronicles because I have started dating again, and the shit that I'm finding is just hilarious. And I'm going to take you guys along for the ride. I mean, can this be another Am I the Asshole? Probably. And this time I might be. And if you think I am, don't be, scared to let me know. I'm happy to take all the constructive criticism. So I went on a date with this dude. We met on Facebook. And I was working late, so we wound up going out after one of my shifts. I mean, don't get it twisted. We went out for a drink. We had some appetizers. Like, it wasn't anything crazy. And everything was going okay. I mean, it was fine. We were jiving and vibing, and we had similar personalities. We were laughing, and it was a good time. But here's the thing. He He definitely brought up his ex a few too many times for my comfort level in a sense that she really hurt him. Now I understand hurt. I totally get it. I've been hurt before too, especially when it comes to like infidelity in a relationship. Like I get it. But I mean, when you bring it up very angrily and clearly in pain, like that's kind of a red flag to me. Like maybe there's some healing that needs to be done. I'm going to pause the story and just tell you what I'm doing real quick. I'm going to put on no wipe gel top coat. Has to be no wipe gel top coat, and it has to be flawless. If you need to do an upside down flippy to get it level, you can do that. But no wipe gel top, flawless application, and we're only going to cure for 20 seconds. That's it. I'll continue when I'm done with that, but back to the story time. So he kept bringing up his ex, who cheated on him. And I get it, like that sucks. And it happened about a year ago from what he says, but he's still clearly very upset about it, very hurt, very wounded. And he called her a bitch, like referring to her. He's like, that bitch. And I'm like, whoa, whoa. Like, I understand she hurt you, but this is mother of your children. You're on a first date. Maybe let's not use those words about people that you at one time cared about. That's just, maybe that's a me thing. I don't know. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. But those like two things totally icked me out. You know, I understand. Shit happens. People get hurt. You move on from relationship to dating, and it's all weird and new territory, especially when you're married that long. He was married for like 15 years, but he had said that he had been on a few dates, you know, prior to meeting me, so I thought maybe he got that all out of his system beforehand, but no. So I continued the date. We ended the date well. And then I don't remember if it was the next day or the day after, I sent him a very kind text message, just telling him that I was reflecting on our date and how I didn't feel like it was a good fit for me, considering his feelings still about his ex. And this man flipped the fuck out on me. He's like, are you effing kidding me? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, whoa, whoa. I was kind. I was respectful, but I am going to tell you how I feel about it. And he pretty much told me I was the fakest person ever. And, you know, amongst other choice words. And I'm like, okay, bullet dodged. Way to call that one, Mar. So that was an experience. Am I the asshole? I don't know, maybe. Anyways, let's get back in with the chrome. So again, I did the top coat, curing for 20 seconds only. I'm gathering all my supplies, my chrome, my applicator, and my designated chrome dusty brush. Chrome will live in that brush forever. Get yourself a brush designated for chrome. So I'm going to take that little applicator, I'm going to dip it into my chrome powder, and then I'm going to burnish that into each boogie. What are you doing? Is there a plastic bag on my floor? Of course there is. I'm going to burnish the chrome into each nail. Chrome gets super duper messy, so I put down a little bit of a paper towel, whatever, but that's all I'm going to do. I'm just going to rub the chrome in. This is not rocket science. This is the easiest part of the whole thing. Just rub it in. Just rub in the chrome. That's all you got to do. I'm not being overly aggressive. I'm not like taking out my frustrations on this nail right now. I'm just very, you know, intently rubbing in the chrome. Make sure you go around the edges. Make sure you get those sidewalls. Make sure you get the entire nail covered in chrome. Then I flip the applicator over to the clean side and further burnish it in before removing any excess. I'm going to dust off all of that excess chrome. And that nail is now done. That nail is now chromed, and we're going to move on to the next step here in just a minute, but I'm going to get the rest of the nails chromed out exactly the same way. So definitely comment down below and let me know what you think of my date situation. Let me know what you would have done. Would you have said something like in the moment? I did. Not about him bringing up his ex, but when he called her a bitch, I definitely said something. In the moment, I'm like, hey now, and I don't know, it was just awkward and weird. And I mean, yeah, we had good moments. There were definitely more good moments than weird moments. But considering how he responded to my feelings, I'd say I made the right call. Oh man, let me know down below. And let me know if you're into these kind of story times. I don't really know if I want to like Date. Do I want a relationship? I don't fucking know at this point. I'm kind of doing it for the plot. And if you guys like it, I do it for y'all. I would do it for y'all and for the plot. It's 2024. It's almost 2025. 2025 is going to be year of the plot for me, I think. So if that's something you're excited about, let me know. I have a bunch of other date stories I can tell you guys about. That just happened to be the most recent one. This literally happened as I'm doing this voiceover like 2 nights ago. Just nuts, man. People are crazy out there. People are crazy in 2024. And you know what? I get it. I really do. I mean, there's Boogie with the fucking plastic bag again. I mean, the economy is shit and everything is difficult. Like, I get it. But, dude, I'm just a human trying to meet another human. Back to Chrome. So I did nothing except remove the excess, and then I cured for a full minute to finish that cure on the top coat we put down. Now you want to make sure you're sealing in your chrome. I'm going to do that with gel base and gel top. You can do this just with gel top coat. It will seal it in. However, gel top coat needs something with texture to stick to. It may peel up or peel off if you don't put anything underneath it. So I'm going to do gel base coat first, and then I'll cure the base coat for 30 seconds. Then I'll do gel top and cure that for 60 seconds. Anyway, back to Dating Chronicles. I did go on my first ever date with a woman. So if y'all want the tea on that, because I have some opinions on it, comment a pink heart down below in the comment section. And the next episode of Dating Chronicles, I'll tell you all about it. And we'll talk. We'll talk about it. But yeah, so here is the finished chrome look. I'm going to go ahead and get these on the nails. Could not wait to get them on. These came out so freaking gorgeous. By the way, I did some finish filing also to get that little nub off the front of the nail, and I had 0 peeling, 0 chipping. As you can see, they still look flawless. So super happy with how they came out. I hope this was helpful and maybe entertaining. Can't wait to hear what you guys think down in the comment section. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, spending some of your day with me. I hope the rest of your day is as beautiful as you are, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Love you. Bye.